is lesson 10 on secondary storage. And remember, we are following the GCSE Computer Science OCR J277 specification. So, what are the common types of storage? As we have already watched our last video on RAM and ROM, today we will be looking at secondary storage. Now, secondary storages are hard disk drive, solid state drive, offline secondary storage, compact disks, USB flash draw memory, removable HDD, and magnetic tapes. So, what is the difference? As you can see from the slide, you have got your primary, which is RAM, volatile, ROM, non-volatile, and we have looked at this in our last video. Secondary is magnetic, optical, and solid state. We will have a separate video on these. So let's understand what is secondary storage. Computer systems need both primary and secondary storage to operate. Both types of storage play a crucial role in the operations of computer systems. Secondary storage is a term that applies to a wide range of devices that provide permanent storage for data files and applications. Secondary storage is needed to keep programs and data indefinitely. Secondary storage is non-volatile. It keeps its content when the power is switched off. Now, you might ask me a question. What do you mean by it keeps its content when the power is switched off? So basically what that means is that even if you switch your computer off, your files, your material which you have saved will remain safe on secondary storage. That's what it means. Why do we need secondary storage? A computer needs secondary storage for long-term storage of programs and data that are not currently in use. Secondary storage is needed as ROM is read-only and RAM is volatile. Now, if you watched my last video, when I say volatile, that means as soon as you switch your computer off, the memory, it loses its memory. Okay, so that is why it's called volatile. Secondary storage holds the programs and data whilst the computer is turned off. Performance of secondary storage is slower than primary storage, but capacity is much higher, which makes it perfect for backups and archive of data files. Now, you might ask me, what do I mean by archive? Archive is, say, for example, if you have worked on a project for 2 or 3 years and you don't need it anymore, you can put it away in a safe place. Nowadays, we have cloud storage, so that's a different ball game altogether. So, features of secondary storage are that secondary storage may be installed internally inside the main system case. It can also be external. For example, nowadays, if you go and buy a laptop from Apple, it is very small. Why? Because the storage is either external or it is on cloud. And that's why the laptops are very, very light. So nowadays, they don't really have secondary storage installed on your computers or laptops. Let's look at an exam question. Most popular computer systems use at least one storage device. Explain one reason why a secondary storage device is needed in most computer systems. So the answer would be to store files even when the system is switched off.